Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. Today we're going to do the Cancer Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for December 1st through the 7th. So let's see what we have for you guys this week. Okay, your first card is the Nine of Swords. That's a card of being fearful of something, of worrying about something. Um, Usually it's a card of overthinking, but it always represents the fear is worse than what you think it is, or that things are kind of being blown out of proportion because of overthinking. Um, because if you look, they're scared of a big stuffed bunny. So in essence, it's kind of it's something that's kind of blown out of proportion just because of overthinking or because of a miscommunication. I do want to say too that there may be somebody that's wanting to reach out to you. Somebody's wanting to reach out to you because they're worried that there's distance, or they're worried that they've upset you. But with this Four of Pentacles right here, it's kind of like you both are kind of stuck. I feel like maybe there's a need or a desire to communicate between you and somebody else, but you're both maybe seeing the situation the wrong way. With this Chariot being the next card, this is a card of forward movement. So I do feel whatever this is, that you're stepping out of this energy, but I almost want to say you might be avoiding conversation with somebody. Let me see what else we get. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with communication that has not been expressed between you and somebody else. Or maybe there's just somebody you're dealing with that you have not been communicating with at all. And it's causing a lot of fear. Or maybe not necessarily fear, but just worry or doubt, or yeah, we have this Eight of Cups right here. The Eight of Cups usually is a card of leaving something behind. In this deck, though, it's like she's holding all this stuff in. She's holding everything in. So again, I feel that there's communication that needs to be had between you and somebody, but you're both in this energy of not wanting to. Neither one wants to make the first move to open up the lines of communication. And so it's leaving you both in this place of fear. With this Knight of Pentacles, this is a very slow moving energy. Slow moving a lot of times because they're so busy planning something out that they get in that energy of planning too much or overthinking, or there is an energy that you both want to move forward within if this is a connection between you and another person, you both want to move forward in this connection. I do feel that maybe one person wants to move forward faster than the other person. And so that's maybe where this tension is. Let me see what else. I think you guys got this kind of tense energy last week too. It's like there's something over somebody's head. There's something that somebody's worried about, and I feel like it's outside of the connection itself. Let's see what else. Okay, we have the Four of Swords on the bottom. The Four of Swords is a card of healing, of getting some rest, but with this deck, she's unable to get rest because fish to me represent emotions. So it's like when you go to rest, or when this other person goes to try to relax at night, they can't get any sleep because it's like, you know, all these overwhelming emotions. With the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, both of those are a very new energy, and they're an offer of something new. And again, I feel that this came out for you guys last week too, if I'm not mistaken. That there's this desire that you have to move forward. Maybe it's even moving out of a past connection. But you keep having to deal with the same old situation for some reason. You keep going back. Some past energy is like lingering over your head, or maybe it's this other person that you're dealing with. But I'm sorry, you guys. Let me see. I do want to say that for some of you, there's something about children being involved. So for some of you, you might be in a connection with somebody, or you have left a connection with somebody and there's children involved. And because of that, it's making the situation more difficult for some reason. I don't know if you and this other person are disagreeing about maybe custody, or maybe even that your child or the other person's child in general is having a hard time, or they're worried about their child having a hard time. But there is an energy of somebody having somebody worried about their child, and that's where this disconnect is right now. Let me see. We have the Six of Cups right here, and this is a soulmate card. This is a soulmate connection. And then we have this Fool card, which is, again, that desire for a new beginning, wanting to go off on your own path. I don't even necessarily feel that... I feel for some of you, you might be trying to get out of a situation, a past situation, just to go on your own path, period, to go in your own direction, and you're trying to leave behind, this connection that you have with somebody from your past. Mind you, I feel that this is something that has been over for a long time. It's just that, you know, the further you get away, it's like the more difficult this other person is making it. But there's definitely this desire to start something new. There's a desire to go off in your own direction, to do something that you want to do and leave behind whatever this is. And it might be to start a new relationship. Although Yeah, I mean, there is this soulmate card here. So there might, you might be stepping into a new relationship or have this connection to somebody that you're trying to get going, but there's just, it's something lingering over your shoulder, something lingering over your head. Um, this could be you, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. And if this is somebody that you're dealing with, again, whatever this person is dealing with right now, I don't feel that it has anything to do with the connection between the two of you. It's something about somebody from the past, and the situation has already ended, but it's almost like this person is holding something over. Somebody from the past is holding something over. And I feel like it has something to do with the child, honestly. Um, I'm sorry. I don't mean for this to be confusing. Okay, I'm going to pull some more. This is what it looks like. Okay, y'all are confusing me this week. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is all about, he's been through a very hard battle. He's been through a lot. Um, but he's still ready. He's still ready to keep pushing forward no matter what. Um, but in the same sense, he's guarded. He's protective of his energy because he's been through a lot. In the same sense, I almost feel with this, he's trying to trying to protect his past, or not wanting his past to catch up to him. Um, like maybe there's a lot that's gone on in his past that he just doesn't want people to be aware of. I don't feel that it's anything negative. I just feel that this person has been through a lot of trauma, a lot of difficulties, and they're not really comfortable with fully opening up to somebody right now. But they do have that energy to move forward. So this might be your energy, that because right here we have this incredible, beautiful soulmate connection. We have the Six of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Wands. That's that's three sixes, which is all about balance, which is all about the balance of give and take within a connection. We have the Three of Cups. That's a card of celebration. It's a card of going to the next level. This is also a friendship card. So, you for some of you, you might be trying to step out of a toxic energy or a toxic environment, and you're turning to your friends, and your friends are kind of helping you through this. But this could also be that you have met this person who is this soulmate energy and this soulmate connection. Um, the Ace of Swords is all about knowing the truth, truthful communication, honest communication. And then we have this Ace of Pentacles, which is the card of that stable new beginning. So for some of you, I feel that you have this connection to somebody. You have met somebody. I do get some sort of energy that this might be somebody new, or somebody that you've never really had an actual relationship with. And I feel like you're very aware that this person is meant to be on your path. This is somebody you want to be with. But in the same sense, I feel like you've been through a lot. Um, and again, this could be the person that you're dealing with. This person may be going through a lot. And whatever this is that either you or this other person is stepping out of has been extremely toxic. It's something that still weighs heavy. It's something that still keeps you up at night. And again, I do feel that for some, it has something to do with somebody's child. So somebody might be, have ended a connection with somebody and they have children together. And maybe that's what is being held over somebody's head. So maybe that, maybe there's just a manipulative person just trying to interfere. It's very tense, and I'm sorry. But I do want to say you have this Ace of Swords and you have this Ace of Pentacles. This is the new beginning you want. This is available to you. This is something that you are stepping into. With this Six of Wands, this is the card of success. This is the card of getting out of something that's difficult and being able to step into your new energy. This is also the card of victory. So if you or another person is dealing with some kind of custody issues or something to that effect, it will turn in either you or this other person's favor. Right now, I feel that this week, maybe just the energy is just a little bit tense and there's a little bit of uncertainty, but it's nothing it's nothing within the connection. It's just all this, all this old stuff. It has to be cleared away. Things have to be kind of settled. But again, this is an energy that you and this person will be able to step out of that energy, and the relationship will be successful. You will be able to go to the next level in this connection. It's just kind of clearing out. It's just kind of clearing out that old energy. And I think, that there's something maybe that you or this other person has to go back and kind of deal with once and for all with somebody from their past. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that. I will say with all this tense energy, really take some time this week to kind of work on your root chakra, just to help you feel balanced and grounded, because I think a lot of this is just, there's so much uncertainty right now that it's kind of hard to feel confident and stable within, with where you are. And an easy thing you can do for your root chakra to feel grounded is, spend 5 to 15 minutes a day doing some deep breathing exercises. Even something as simple as going and sitting outside, putting your feet in the grass. There's a lot of really easy things you can do. You can wear red. That helps your root chakra too. Okay. So with that being said, I'm sending you much love. Please check my description box. That's where you can find the link to my Facebook page for private paid readings. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I post videos every day, and I'm sending you much love. Bye-bye.